What's up guys, Jeremy Scott here. Welcome back to my channel. Before we begin, make sure you subscribe and hit that like button down below. I'm really excited. All right, we are in the end of August, going into September. We're going into fall. Sometimes we start to lose focus. The weather starts to change. Gets a little bit cold outside. We want to get cozy and sip our pumpkin spice lattes, but not us, not here at Quick Fit. That's not what we're doing. We're getting ready to start the September 500 challenge. So instead of sitting inside, getting cozy and sipping our pumpkin spice lattes, we're gonna improve and we're gonna get better in September. And we're gonna do this together because there's strength in numbers. So we're gonna make this happen. So I'm gonna give you the rundown on how we go about this September 500 challenge and the reason why it's called September 500. It is not a first, second, or third place, all right? This is a pass or fail. So as long as you work on yourself and focus on improving, then you pass the challenge. And we're gonna break it down and go into details on how you can improve yourself and how you can get better in September. No more pumpkin spice lattes and relaxing on the couch. That's the first step. Second step, number one, passing or failing. How do you pass? You pass from getting 500 points. Well, how do you get 500 points, you might ask? You get 500 points by either completing a workout, which is a resistance training session. By completing another kind of workout, you get 10 more points. By completing a cardiovascular workout and any duration, a 5-minute walk, a 30-minute run, it's up to you. It depends on how much you want to prove. If you just do the minimum just to get by, you're only cheating yourself. How are you gonna get better? How are you gonna improve if you don't go through that discomfort? Go outside of what you might normally do to push yourself to get better. And it's all about building the habit, all right? Hopefully you don't stop doing these things at the end of September, all right? Hopefully you don't try to improve yourself and then as soon as the challenge is over, you just stop. I hope that you continue to work on these habits and build these habits so you can build momentum, so you can become the best version of yourself. So, resistance training, 10 points. Cardiovascular training, 10 points. And then food logging, 10 points. So you need to hit your macros, log your food into MyFitnessPal. You might say, I don't have time to do that. Guess what? I set a timer the other day. I did an experiment. I tried to see how long it takes to log a full day's worth of calories. It was at the end of the day, I didn't log my calories. And I said, I gotta log. I like to pre-log. That's how to do it. That's the best scenario possible. If you pre-log at the beginning of the day and stick to what you log so you can hit those macros. Plan it out ahead, okay? We plan for success. We don't wing it, we don't do last minute. If you wanna have success, you gotta plan ahead. So I logged at the end of the day because I screwed up. I didn't log my calories. Bunch of excuses on why I didn't log my calories. So I logged it, told my wife to set a timer. Guess how long it took to log all my calories for the whole entire day? It took 1 minute and 37 seconds. So to say I don't have time to log my calories is just a lame excuse. You have time to scroll on your phone. You have time to track your Amazon package. You have time to do other things on your phone other than logging your food. Supposedly we don't have time for that. So it's just because it's hard to do mentally, maybe because it holds us accountable and we just avoid it and we don't want to do it. So we spend meaningless hours on our phone. So next time you feel like you don't have time to log your food, go ahead and check your screen time. I bet you're on your screen a lot. And that time, if that time is not spent logging your food, then your fitness goals just aren't that important to you. So just learn to prioritize and make your fitness goals more important to you. That's what this September challenge is about, is prioritizing your fitness goals. Logging the workouts. If you're gonna be on your phone, at least make it something useful. Log your workouts, log your cardio, log your food, hit your macros, weigh your food out, plan and prepare ahead. Log your food the best you can. If you're not seeing results, maybe your food logging is not accurate. Try to get better, try to improve, try to get more accurate. So we have a pass or fail challenge. So you pass it by getting the 500 points, number one. Number two, what is this challenge about? It is about showing up, being consistent and proving to yourself that you can do it. I know you can do it. It might not be easy, but it will well be worth it, and it's gonna pay off big in the long run because you're building the best version of yourself, you're building self-confidence, and you're becoming healthier, and you're going to get better. You're gonna have a better quality of life. You do these hard things and tomorrow becomes easier. If you choose what's easier today, tomorrow is a little bit more pain and suffering. Tomorrow is going to be harder. So do the hard stuff today to make tomorrow easier. And in the long run, your life in general will get a lot easier if you work on doing the hard stuff more and more and more. Stop avoiding the discomfort. That's why we bring on a lot of pain and suffering to ourselves. Pain and discomfort because we avoid doing the hard stuff. Number 3, how many points do you need to pass? 500 points. So if you get 30 points per day, 10 points logging your food, 10 points cardio, 10 points for resistance training, and if you do that 4 days a week, that's 480 points. That's just about 20 more points left to 500 points. So you need to get in maybe 1 or 2 more extra workouts throughout the week over the course of the 4 weeks to hit that 500 points. How many points do you need to get per day? Real simple. Just get those 30 points per day. You can't get more than 30 per day. You can only do each of those activities 1 time per day. You can't do multiple cardio sessions and get 10 points every time you do those cardio sessions. So make sure that your MyFitnessPal is connected so you can score points. If your MyFitnessPal is not connected or you're having trouble connected, make sure you log in out of all the apps, Trainerize and MyFitnessPal, log back in. Make sure you have the same email for Trainerize and the same email for MyFitnessPal. Make sure you keep track and log your workouts. Every time your workouts are done, make sure you check them off. Do your cardio and get your cardio checked off. Make sure that you hit your macros. You can either go 20% over or 20% under, depending on what it is that we've established. Maybe I've told you just to hit your protein goals, or maybe I've told you to hit your protein, carbs, and fat goals. Maybe your goals with me and you that we've established is just to hit those calories. It really just depends. Let me know if we need to make adjustments to your macros and we'll make adjustments. Check your weight and your body fat. Do your measurements in the beginning of September. It's the first week of the month anyways. It is measurements week. So body fat, weight, and progress pics in the beginning of the month. Stick to the plan and be honest with yourself and stay consistent and show up and do the work. By the end of the month, you should be getting some momentum going and you should be going in the right direction. Make sure that you always keep your notifications on for the Quick Fit training app. So when your coach messages you, you get notified. Check your messages. Best to communicate through the two-way messenger on the app so I can keep record of everything that we go over, whether it's nutrition, whether it's workout questions. I need to keep a record and keep a log so I can make sure that we stay consistent. If you need to get a hold of me or message me, if it's anything training related, please keep messages inside the app, strictly inside the app. Thank you very much. I've also created a group chat for the September 500 challenge. You're all going to be added to the group chat. Any questions or concerns, you can also submit them into the group chat. Anything you want to post, anything you want to share to help yourself or to help others, some things that you think might help others stay motivated. Remember, we're all in this together. You can also submit that into the September 500 challenge group chat. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see all of you get better and improve in September. No pumpkin spice lattes, cut it out. This is the September 500 challenge. So let's get focused. Let's get ready. Let's buckle up. Make sure you subscribe and hit that like button down below. Jeremy Scott with Quick Fit, out.